Alright, let's,
Oh, dang it.
walk.
Oh, there we go. I'll actually just go see.
Repel? Probably. Max repel, 16 of them, hell yeah. Don't mind if I do. I don't want to talk to the sage.
But he's so all-knowing.
He doesn't know shit.
Okay, well, so the Kecleon I caught is the exact same one that I found before.
A good one, or? Oh,
It
God.
has the same ability, it's got the same nature, it's got the same item.
Oh, God, the animation for Hitmonlee is disturbing. It kicks its leg out, but its leg is like a slinky. It's weird, like it just elongates as it goes by a lot. Like, it's not just bending straight out at the knee. It bends
Isn't
out.
he also just, like, balancing on one foot or something?
He's balancing on one foot, and then his foot extends, like his knee straightens, and then his foot keeps going out, like it's some kind of, like it's spring-loaded. It looks really disturbing. Fucker did that thing where they get rid of all your power points as you take them out. Hate that move. Skorupi. Which Pokemon is that again?
Bug poison is the one I just deposited, conveniently enough.
Oh, the scorpion thing. I kind of like how that one looks. I didn't know that was a bug type. I always registered it as ground and poison because it's like a scorpion.
Yeah.
And I think of scorpions as a ground type.
It
Kinda like
evolves
Gligar.
it evolves into a dark poison.
Alright, I never remember my way through here optimally, but I guess if I don't go optimally, I get more items. And
So
you
the
know,
bad
that should be
news, the bad news is my Kecleons can't learn fly.
good.
The good news is that there is no other bad news.
What good news that is.
That's my other name.
The good news is no one died today. I mean, someone died today, but no one I know.
The good news is you're going to live. The bad news is he's going to kill you.
Fuck you, Megby.
I might as well teach Fly to Togekiss then. At least that way I'll have a stab move.
Why does everyone have Zweilous but me?
Anyway. It's because you chose a starter that evolves at 50-something.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Okay.
His Zweilous was level 35. My Dino Bravo is level 35. I call bullshit.
He's pulling a Lance. He's got under-leveled Pokemon.
I'm gonna give an experience share to my dude. Where is it?
The dude of Los Angeles.
Yes. Alright, where the hell am I going? I think it's this pit down here.
Well, that's just your opinion, man.
I haven't watched that movie in forever, and I really should watch it again because it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
God, I keep fucking mashing during trainer battles. I gotta stop doing that. What is wrong with me? I'm gonna freeze the game. I'm better about saving now, but I'm not fucking good about just don't mash. Hey, well, the trainer's gonna, it doesn't speed it up anyway. Like, I don't need to do it. God. I'm happy someone was able to identify the issue at least.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
now we
really
know
didn't
what to
know what
look
that
out
was
for.
about. Yeah. I got the TM for Charm. Eh. I mean, it's fine, but I don't think I'm gonna learn it.
Stop,
man.
Water!
Man, so many of these fuckers are mandatory. I'm guessing you're about to enter the ruins?
Yep.
I'm a little over halfway through, if I remember right.
Whoa, living on a prayer.
What a horrible cry.
That's my other name. And
How do I
are you
pronounce
commenting
this?
on what I just said, or
No, Elgium?
LGM? Yeah,
Elgium? What a shrill cry it has.
that's my other name. I am using
Ugh.
one.
I really hate that noise. I'm happy
It's not
I
good.
killed it.
Yeah, it's not good.
Does it evolve?
Yes, into Beheum, and it also has a bad cry when it evolves.
Great. What is it, Psychic Ghost?
Just psychic.
Oh, looks like Psychic Ghost.
So do
Oh
you.
god, almost every trainer in here is mandatory. Jesus.
Mandatory Jesus.
No, that's what's gonna happen if I move to the south.
You're right.
Yeah, Georgia's part of the Bible Belt, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
That's gonna be a bit of a culture shock for me if I do end up moving, because
I mean, you had a Jesus candle.
Canada is very, very, what's secular? You know, a fairly good
sexy.
amount of people are a good amount of people are some denomination of Christian, but no one really brings it up, and it's not really part of politics or school or anything. You know, it's your faith is private, basically. You know, you might go to church on Sunday and no one really cares. Whereas I know in America they play up the religious thing a lot more ever since the Cold War, so that might be a little bit of a culture shock for me. I don't know. You know what else would be a culture shock for me?
Yes.
Paying
Oh,
a
there's
third as
more.
much in tax. Like, that's about how much the difference is, 1/3. And everything costs less in Georgia than here. What the hell? Like, food costs like half as much in Georgia than where I live. How did that occur? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
How do you do things without it costing $1 billion for the citizens? I don't understand.
Easily.
Apparently, you guys have been doing it for a long time. I say you guys as if you live in Georgia. You don't live in Georgia, but you know what I mean. The Southeast seems so much cheaper than the majority of the world.
Yeah, just ask Joe.
Yeah. He is almost...
Southeast of the world.
Yeah, it's almost the southeasternmost country.
Like, looking at the most common map, or at least the one I've seen the most, where it's like North America, South America on the left, and then Australia, Japan on the right.
Yeah.
Southeast of that map is Australia.
New Zealand is further east, but not quite as far south, so I don't know how you want to argue that. You can go either way on that.
I mean, direction-wise, from the center of the map to the southeast is Australia.
Yes.
And also New Zealand, but it has no real bearing on the argument at hand here.
If you want to get really semantic, I think that there's like a French colonial island that's in the very southeast of the main map that we look at. But if we're talking like the majority of a country, it's either New Zealand or Australia, depending on whether you're weighting it more heavily towards south or east. If you want to count it towards south, I think southernmost place would be Tasmania, which is where Joe's originally from. Which is a small... Oh, hey, a drowsy. Not wild.
Damn.
Which is an island south of Australia that is part of Australia. I like how fast the animation for stuff like pin missile are in Gen 5. Especially because I have animations off and it just rapid fires. Like, it doesn't tell me if it was effective or not every round, and I should use my flying move. Whatever. Ooh, not whatever. That hurt. Okay, well, I'm almost done Ruin Castle. I think this might be the last pit. Yeah, that was the last one. I don't remember where I go after this. I think they tell me that... Oh, right, I go back to...
You go back to Isurus and then head to the right.
to normal gym, and then I can progress.
To normal gym?
Yeah.
What happens in normal gym?
You talk to some lady, and then you need to go do plot again.
What does she give? Oh, right, the stone thing. I forgot about that.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is there's a lot of these weird little detours that I always forget about, even though, like, I beat Pokemon Black twice in the last 2 months, and I still forget about this stuff. Because I beat it for the bug challenge, and I beat it for the Bidoof challenge. Those are both in the last couple months.
I thought you were about to say the Booze Fury, and I was disappointed when you didn't.
I wouldn't mind playing Booze Fury again. That game rocks. Game Boy Advance had a lot of good Dragon Ball games. It had actually Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, because it also had that sweet Dragon Ball side-scroller.
Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure.
That was a very good game.
And Game Boy Color, let's not forget that.
Yeah, Game Boy Color had Legendary Super Warriors.
Legendary Super Warriors. I'm thinking Supersonic for the GBA, the fighting one.
Yeah. That knocking was him on his table, by the way, not your mom at your door, before anyone had a freak out. Stop doing that. You're gonna make them paranoid.
I mean, one of my favorite jokes from our Deadly Premonition playthrough was when York said, "I gotta find some way to make her open up," and then I just knock on my table and yell, "FBI!" Yeah,
it fucking gave me a heart attack.
You laughed though. That's what matters to me.
Yeah. I'm sure. I think I remember people commenting at the time saying it scared them, but I don't remember for sure.
I think they did, yes.
Yeah.
In which case, I'm still sorry about that, but I think it was funny in the moment.
Wasn't that when we were trying to get, we were at Becky's house, and we were like, oh my god, how do we get her to open up? And then
that's why I said, yeah.
I think it was York even was talking to Zach and saying like, we've got to get her to open up.
Yeah, I literally just said that, by the way.
I know. It's just I'm reiterating because this is how I do thought process.
Okay, sorry.
Thought processing. No, you don't need to apologize because I process thoughts in a stupid, obscure way.
Yeah, by comparison, but I can't assume that my logic.
I'm in the habit of processing thoughts out loud because I'm a Let's Player and have been for a decade. Genuinely a decade at this point. Alright, I gotta go do the Bianca fight. Come on, Bianca. Come on, Bianca Hills.
How does the theme of Bianca Hills go? I already forget.
Oh no, that's
It's close. It is one of the early Sunshine ones.
That's the city. The hills is That one?
Yes.
I think that's
yes.
Yeah, that sounds right. I'm not very good.
It's definitely one of the early and identifiable songs.
Yeah, I really like Sunshine. I think Sunshine was fantastic.
I think then you would like Odyssey, but if you're not really up for it, then...
Well, the thing that people always complain about in Sunshine was my favorite part, which is those sections where you have where Flood is stolen from you, and you're like in a special like... Yeah, where you're in like the woodblock obstacle course stages. Those are my favorite parts. I really liked those. It helped that the music was awesome, but also just the obstacle courses were fun, and the platforming without Flood was like a really fun challenge. I just thought those sections were really, really fun.
As a kid, I didn't really enjoy them that much, but later on, I could figure out, okay, these are actually really solid platforming challenges, and I like it.
Fuck you, Scolipede. I used Fly. He high jump kicked, lost half his health, and then died to Fly. That was beautiful.
I love when that is able to happen in the main game.
Oh, that's satisfying.
I found an ice gem. I just beat the ice gem, but Tiss.
Oh, that was another fun thing in my Ghastly challenge against Bruno. Bruno was a cakewalk because of Dream Eater, but his Hitmonlee kept trying to high jump kick my ghost. It can't hit. He just took damage every time. He took 1 damage, I think. Because I think it's a percentage of the damage you were going to deal if you hit. And so he just takes 1 damage because it wouldn't hit either way.
Huh.
What the hell's a Lilligant?
Pure grass. It's from this game. It's like a stereotypical, like, noble lady or something.
I'll probably recognize it when I see it.
Oh, well, Mr. Mime's dead. He used Final Gambit.
Yes, I have seen that. It took me a second because I don't see it often.
Right.
Yeah, I find that happens a lot with me in Gen 5, and even sometimes in Gen 4, I see the name of a Pokemon, I'm like, what the hell one is that again? And once I see it, I recognize it, and I can figure out the types pretty well. But by the name, fuck no. Like, Runiclus, that's Psychic. It's Psychic.
Reuniclus,
I know that now.
yeah.
Reuniclus, there you go. I want... How do I deal with
Candy.
that? Dino has Sucker Punch, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I'll use Dino. It's stab. I'll stab him with my fist.
With your Dino.
You still need to play a wrestling game, and there's a new WWE wrestling game coming out on Tuesday.
And there's no correlation between those two statements.
I originally erroneously thought it was coming out on Wednesday. I tweeted that out. Joe corrected me. And I told him to shut up, because it's Joe. I'm looking
I thought it was
forward
Fuck You, Joe, a Canadian life story.
Yes. Have you... Okay, you said before that you watched some of the best of multiplayer wrestling stuff we've done, right? And it's just goofy fun.
I did watch the 2-hour or something stream that you, Ash, and Joe did.
Okay, because I was going to say Retra made a best of video that I'm going to air of that soon, where it's like 23 minutes. The best of video is double the length of the best of video of Nancy Drew, because there was so much material to work with in that 1-2 hour stream.
Yeah, it was definitely enjoyable.
Yeah. See, that's why you need to play it. It's one of those things where, like, Ash and Joe barely play the wrestling games at all. You don't need to know how to play it to have fun with those. It's just fucking goofy, chaotic fun. It's like Duck Game, yeah, like you pick up the controls, it takes you a second to get a handle on it, it's intuitive, easy controls, and then even if you literally button mash, it's chaos, it's fun, and if you do the big multi-man, like, ladder matches and stuff, like, who gives a shit who wins? Like, it's chaos anyway, like, half the fun is just like, how did that fucker win? I drove his head through a ladder. Ugh. I need to get you to play a wrestle game. We can record it. I can upload it. It's your first time playing a wrestle game. I'll fucking promote your channel with it, even though no one's gonna watch it because it's not a Pokemon challenge.
And I'd still get people showing up just because, hey, look, this guy plugged my stuff in the challenge videos, and now people are coming to see it.
All right,
but
hold
not
on.
People aren't coming to hear from the wrestling video. Hell no.
You know that lady on the bridge who you talk to and she gives you the TM for overheat, I think it is?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm overheating. Take this. TM for lovely kiss. What?
Oh, that's sweet of her. She should probably not go swinging that way, though.
I think she's overheating and randomly kissing people. I think she's on something.
Mono? Or
Either
stereo? I prefer stereo.
Mono A or B, very drunk. You know, some people get some people get sweaty when they get drunk.
I don't know.
You don't know, or
I don't know. No.
Okay. That is a thing. Some people. Oh, thanks for throwing Sand Tomb TM at me.
Here, catch this, and he just catches you in a whirlwind.
Yeah. Some people get super, super sweaty when they get belligerently drunk. I don't get it. I'm not like that, but I also very rarely get drunk.
I don't drink.
Yeah.
Water very frequently. Sorry, what you were saying?
I drink lots of water. I don't drink alcohol very frequently. I genuinely forget it's in the house most of the time. But I like the taste of liquor, so I'll occasionally just kind of sip on it. And if I start to get tipsy, then I just stop because I don't particularly like the feeling of being drunk.
I have not consumed a drop of alcohol as far as I'm aware.
It's fine if you like it, and it's fine if you don't. Don't feel the need to.
More accurately, I have not voluntarily consumed a drop of alcohol.
There you go. Maybe there was a little bit in like something that was cooked once.
Yeah.
You've probably had some meat that was like basted in wine or something. That's pretty common.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna get drunk from that though. It's cooked. At that point, it's just an ingredient.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, there's plenty of poisonous shit that would be poison if it wasn't cooked, but you eat it. I mean, at that point, you just couldn't eat meat. I forgot that the Dragon City is, like, looks drastically different if you're in white rather than black, because I've been playing black so much. I'm used to it being, like, kind of...
The gym leader is different, too.
Yeah, it's the little girl instead of the guy whose face is supposed to look like a dragon with his beard, but instead it just looks really shitty. Mm-hmm. It looks shitty to you too, right?
It's not good. It's supposed to look, like, cool, I'd imagine. It doesn't.
Yeah, they did a really bad job. Like, I know that the beard is supposed to look like the jaws of, like, like a big lower jaw of, like, a dinosaur or a dragon.
Or of Drudagon.
Yeah, but it looks fucking dumb.
Like Drudagon.
Yeah. Because it comes up in the middle over his mouth. So, like, is it just like a goatee that he gels up in front of his mouth?
Yes,
like,
that's basically it. Like, even when you see him in the anime, when you see him in the anime, his jaw moves and that jaw comes with him.
Oh my god.
Like that beard jaw comes with him.
Yeah, that's so ugly. There's no way on earth you can gel your beard straight up and make it look good. That's a hideous look. Man, I can't wait to not be coughing. My second favorite Pokemon.
I was gonna make something.
Yeah, I knew you were. I beat to the punch. I used Sucker Punch, if you will.
Uh-huh.
They don't sell TMs here? Okay. Alright, time to go do the never-ending Dragon Gym with the really slow animations that you inevitably have to do twice because you inevitably need to do it twice because you need to go heal before doing the final battle in there. Ugh.
Audible groan.
Mm-hmm. Do you hear the noise on my controller? That's very long, unskippable dialogue with two gym leaders in unison. That's what that is.
Right, I was gonna go check the TMs in Isurus. It's still Shadow Sneak and Knockoff. And I can't afford either one of them still because they're stupid expensive.